Yeah, you know what it is. Welcome to the best coast. Yo, it's Bronze Age nerd with that collecting elite. Bigby McFly steady bringing the vintage heat. Pull up a seat, we diving in the stacks. Silver to the bronze, got the knowledge on tap. From Kirby's Kings to the mutants, wow. We breaking it down in that laid back style. So grab your snacks, let the panels unfold. This is comic book chilling with the stories we told. Comic book vibes, we flipping them pages. Legends and lore from all the ages. Golden to the modern, we talk that news. With Bigby McFly and the nerd cut loose. Yo, you tune into that Bronze Age flow, where comics live and legends grow. Bigby McFly in the cut, let's fly. Best Coast, baby, comics are what saved me. Big, yeah. Best Coast, baby, comics are what saved me.
Hey, everybody, welcome in. I'm Christopher, your host, the Bronze Age nerd. Wait a minute. No, I'm Bigby McFly, the comic guy, and I'm joined by our usual producer, Jay, who has stepped in to help us out. Christopher and his family going through that wintertime cold season thing going on,
Yeah.
So not feeling their best. But Jay, thanks for being here to help me out.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
You're the best.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm gonna say hi to the chat here in a second, but first I want to say you may be watching on Christopher's channel, Bronze Age Nerd. If you are, thank you there. Or my channel, Bigby McFly, the comic guy, or the channel that Jay is associated with, the EXP. So if you're watching on any one of those channels, thank you very much. Please do your best to try to like and leave a comment or whatever, and subscribe to the other guys if you would. That'd be great. That means a lot to us. So so let's jump into things. We got a few things here to talk about, and looks like we got a bunch of people here in the chat. Well, we got GT Key. He's trying to lock everything down.
See him everywhere.
He's gold, silver, bronze, and platinum. So there we go, GT Key saying hey, and then he's saying some things about wintertime and Santa and everything. And then we got Shigeyuki saying hey, just finished reading some Black Widow, grabbed a beverage and a cigar and locking in. Psycho Phil says, is it Monday already? So thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. But it's a shame that Bronze couldn't make it, but we'll do our best.
Yeah.
So Jay, how was your weekend? Did you have a good weekend?
Oh yeah. It's had our Hydra hangout this past Saturday. Fun time. We were talking about comics that aren't necessarily that aren't Marvel and DC that we think would make good TV shows or movies, whether they're animated, live action, and in some cases a mix of both, like Uncanny Valley.
Cool. There you go. Yeah.
That was fun. Then last night, kind of like what we're gonna kind of touch on here in a second. Here, I was on with Dan Wickline and Kyle. We talked about the first topic we're going to talk about here,
which is
the DC Netflix, or I should say, is it just Warner Brothers, right?
It's Warner Brothers Netflix, yeah.
Warner Brothers Netflix, yeah.
Yeah. So so Travis Comics Limited and I, we were at a arm wrestling championships match when we got that news over here for our friend James from Nerdy Musings was in that. If you've never met James, guy's pushing 7 feet tall, and he is just like built like Colossus. And he was up there arm wrestling, both arms. He took bronze in the left hand, and he was edged out for bronze on the right hand. Almost made that one, but his wife got silver in left and right. So there you go. But so Warner Brothers Netflix, a lot of people saying that this is a good thing. A lot of people saying maybe doom and gloom. I think I'm going to take a wait and see approach.
Yep.
And then we're getting a lot of like conflicting information. I heard it was a done deal. Netflix and Warner Brothers had a video chat conference where they had everyone could ask questions openly, and they said, they're not making any changes. They're going to continue doing business as usual with Warner Brothers, continue making movies. A lot of people were worried that they were going to quit making movies entirely and just go completely to streaming directly on Netflix or on HBO, which that's part of the deal, I suppose, I guess.
Yeah.
But no. So they're saying they're going to continue things as they have been and as they should be. And so we'll see how that works out. But like you were saying just before we went live, we were, and I've heard conflicting news on this too. There people are saying it's not a done deal, that Paramount's trying to come in at the last minute and make a higher offer. So I guess we'll see. We'll wait and see till next week what the final news is on this. But big news, at least somewhat, that we have. It seems like we had it all locked up. But I think it could be a good thing. I think it could be pretty cool.
It could be. Like the thing is, we're in an age where it feels like everything's got to be, we got to know all the information right now.
Right.
And nobody really knows what's going on. Hey, look, I will never say never to things, but you also never know, are they going to stick with this plan that they're saying? If they're telling people right now, hey, nothing's really going to change, but is that necessarily what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's true. They could say one thing, and we don't ever see that going on around in the world we live in today, right?
Exactly. And,
say one thing and do the other.
People just
hey, Chad,
we all gotta relax. Let's just see what happens.
Let's ride this out and see how it goes. Right?
Yeah. Exactly.
I think that like one of the things that Comics Living and I, when we were discussing it. One of the positives to Netflix doing is they have the money to do this deal right now and still be running everything smoothly. If Paramount does it, they're going to have to go into massive debt to acquire Warner Brothers. So that would really curtail, I would think, production of movies and shows. So we'll see how it goes. But
I can tell you the wildest thing to me though is, wasn't Netflix the one that nobody was betting on? Wasn't Netflix the one that people were like, there's no way Netflix could put any kind of money
swing it? Yeah.
And next thing you know, we're hearing, oh yeah, by the way, Netflix just put in like an $82.7 billion bid or something. That's wild to me.
Yeah, that kind of money is just mind-boggling, by the way. It's like I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's something. I'm excited to see how it plays out. At least we're getting some things in motion, and I don't think let's not get too worried about it before it happens.
Right. I'm pretty sure that most people knew when the Warner Brothers Discovery thing was happening that eventually it wasn't going to be. Zaslav came in to fix things and then sell. Like I thought that the minute that the guy came in, because I was pretty sure I've heard from people that's what Zaslav does. He goes in, he works it, makes it presentable for bidders, and then I didn't know it was going to happen this fast. It feels fast. Like the time's just kind of flying right now.
Right. It seems like that with everything, though.
Yeah. But again,
there's the infamous Comics Limited right there.
It's crazy to me that it felt like Netflix was the one everybody was like, nah, they don't even have, they don't have a horse in this race at all. And they might be the ones. And I say might, because again, until there's something concrete out there that nobody can, make any other claims against. I don't know, because don't they still have to go through some
approval process or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought one of the cool things that we were discussing is that we were talking about, like, does this mean that like some of the Netflix properties could become DC Comics, and that would be kind of cool. Or we'd see some
Oh.
crossover between the two. Can you imagine a Stranger Things Swamp Thing crossover where they hop into the Upside Down and there's an upside down version of Swamp Thing?
Oh, let's go. Take my money. Take it now. Yes.
Take my
that.
money. Take it, please.
Yes. I would love that. I would love that. You know, I've been saying for a little while now, the age of comics that we're in right now, where we're starting to get, you know, Batman, Deadpool. We're getting all the folks that are supposed to show up in DCKO. You have no idea how excited I am to see Homelander versus Superman in DCKO.
Right. That's going to be cool.
Yeah.
So, well, now you mentioned Homelander. Maybe we should pivot our should we pivot our talk?
Yep.
That just kind of lead into one of our topics.
Yes.
So, one of our topics we're going to talk about tonight is all the new trailers that we're getting to see. And let's see. Psycho Phil says, "I'd be surprised if the FCC doesn't review the purchase, which will delay things." Yeah. And what Trav said something about Netflix is the only streaming service that is making money currently. They have to have final approval of the Trade Commission to make sure it's not a monopoly. Well, yeah, definitely not a monopoly, but it is a large conglomerate. But the other one, Paramount, would have been an even bigger conglomerate, and that's what a lot of people were afraid of. So, so trailers, a lot of new trailers, a lot of things looking pretty good. A lot of things I was like, is that all we get? I mean, like the Supergirl one, I was like, is that all we get?
What's funny is I saw that little teaser. And then the next thing I know, somebody posted Doomsday trailer dropping Thursday. And then I went back and I looked, and apparently the Supergirl trailer is dropping Thursday as well.
Oh,
so
we got that early then, huh?
Yeah, both of those trailers are dropped. I already got my thumbnails made when I do the my reactions to those. If you know, YouTube will let me post them.
Hey, it's Awesome Sauce.
Hey,
man,
Awesome
Sauce. Your usual sultry toned Bronze Age nerd is not here tonight. He is not feeling well. So you got myself and Mr. J, our producer, doing our best.
Yeah.
So Supergirl trailer looked cool, real short, but looked pretty cool. At least I thought.
Yeah.
And then we had, what else we had? We had The Boys, right?
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, that trailer blew me away. I was just like, oh my god.
It's so good. There's so many questions. It's the final season, which you know, I'm a little half and half on it. I wish they could go a little bit longer, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad they're going to wrap it up before, you know, maybe it became too stale for people. You know, there's only so much shock you can do in a show like that.
Right.
But you know, I still need to watch Gen V season 2.
Oh my goodness, you haven't seen the end of that yet. You got to finish that up.
Yes, I'm trying to do that before The Boys season 5. And then sometime in the future, I don't know exactly when, but we're getting Vought Rising, the prequel.
Right.
Series.
I'm
so excited for that as well. Like here's what I tell people about The Boys. It's not for everyone, and I understand that. I really do. But this show is how you subvert expectations. This is the show I tell people. You want to see how to properly subvert expectations? This is the show, because I read the comics. I went back not too long ago and reread everything except for I think one little offshoot series. But I reread everything, and y'all, the show does so well. But there's people that have been off in the show that are still alive in the comics.
So it's totally different than the comics. Yeah.
And it's still
similar but different.
Yeah, and like I said, that is the show that was like, you know, we got to a point sometimes with shows from comics where they subvert the expectations, but they don't do it in a way like they do it to where it's too different, I guess. This is just different enough, but they're still pretty close. but you won't spoil yourself. You know, if you've watched the show and never tried the comics are
Right.
a lot more brutal. I can tell you that there's a lot more. There's a
There,
lot
yeah.
more.
There's a lot more than, they usually put something really, really brutal in the show like once per episode. The comics like, yeah, every couple pages.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and how that one subverts expectations. My prime example for following very closely is Invincible. They may speed up events in that book, in that series, but
Right.
Invincible's pretty close to the comics.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that boys trailer, I'm so excited. There's so many questions. Like as soon as I got done watching it, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do. I like doing trailer reactions. You know, I'm not on a monetized channel. I do them because I think they're fun.
Right.
And apparently, I was told no for the boys one. I did have a boys one that was going to go up today. Could not for the life of me. I tried flipping the video. I tried like changing the opacity and putting me behind it. Tried all these different things. Ended up, it's just the video can't be used. So I was like, that's fine. You know, that's fine. But if you haven't watched it or haven't seen it yet, you're a fan of the boys, go watch it because that thing looks amazing.
That looks so good. Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
What's his name? Ryan looks so badass.
My goodness. There, like I said, there's a whole lot of questions. And then for me personally, having the song that played, knowing the people that are going to be brought back together, kind of like a reunion for that show, was perfect.
Yeah. It's looking really good. It's looking really good. So what else do we have? We had Supergirl. We had the boys. What else did we see?
Yeah. Well, that Supergirl teaser.
Yeah.
Was, even though it was 10 seconds, 10 or 11 seconds, something like that, it was enough for me to be like, I can't wait till Thursday now. I cannot wait to see what this trailer is going to look like. Again, Tom King is a kind of a polarizing writer to a lot of folks. You either like his work or you don't. I don't like everything that Tom King does. I can admit that, but I will say that I really enjoyed Woman of Tomorrow. That was a book that when I got it, I read it and I was like, wow, if that movie is anywhere close to this story, that movie's going to do good. It's going to do very well.
Should be entertaining. And then we also get to have the main man in there, right? So
the first time I saw Jason Momoa, and I'm not even talking about when he showed up as Aquaman. I'm talking about around Game of Thrones time, just with the hair.
Right.
My first thought was, that guy could be a good Lobo. And then you find out he really wants to be
Lobo, right? Yeah.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Right. Yeah, no, that looks great. So I'm trying to think of what other trailers we saw. I know there were more, but I know we got rumors today. There was rumors that there's an Avengers trailer that was like a Korean international version had gone up for approval, but then they're thinking it might be a hoax. So we'll see.
That's a great question.
Who is Brainiac?
Oh my goodness. I've heard so many names. I've heard Matt Smith. I've heard Mark Strong, which cast Mark Strong for anything. I don't care. He can play me in my own life biopic, Mark Strong is amazing. I hope he eventually comes back. You got any guesses for that one? Lee Pace is another one.
Let's get oh gosh, what's the name of the guy that plays Magneto?
Oh, you talking about Michael Fassbender?
Michael Fassbender. There we go. Let's get him as Brainiac.
Yeah,
he'd be a good Brainiac. All right. Well, seeing as I was ill prepared to remember all the different trailers we saw.
Well, I also wanted to say, again, I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, so you don't got to worry about it. But Pierce Brosnan as Brainiac.
Oh, that's a good call. Yeah. There we go. I like it. And by the way, welcome in, Andrew.
I'm not the usual guest host on here. I'm
This is our usual awesome producer, Jay, who's behind the scenes fixing everything, all the leaky pipes and everything that are going on for us.
Y'all's show is so easy to run. I just got to you just got to make sure the comments don't get too wild. That's about it. But
that's about it. You can step away, make some spaghetti or whatever.
Yeah, we wife and I finished the first 4 episodes of Stranger Things.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I finished that too. What'd you think?
Loved it. Like,
yeah,
my wife was the first one to watch Stranger Things when it first came out. It wasn't that I wasn't interested in it. The way I was working, I just didn't watch it. She had watched it 3 times before she was finally like, okay, you need to sit down and watch this. And that show, for me, perfected the cliffhanger for a bingeable show. Because after you get to the end of every episode, it's like, okay, I got to go one more. Got to go one more. Got to go one more. And next thing you know, it's 7 hours later.
Right.
You're like, wow, I got to get to bed or something. Or you know what? We only got one more episode. We might as well watch it.
Might as well just stay up.
Yeah. But that's another show where I love it. And I know, again, it's not something that's for everyone, but I think they're choosing a good time to wrap it up. I mean, some of the years between seasons, those kids have got to be almost 30.
Yeah. They're getting up there. It's like they keep bringing a focus to another younger member of the families each season to kind of keep that kid element in there.
Yeah, but really excited to see how it ends. And I didn't realize, I knew they were splitting it into 2 because they did that with season 4. But I didn't realize Christmas they're dropping 4 more, but then New Year's
is the finale.
Is going to be the finale.
Yeah.
Really excited about that. And then, we watched that on a Sunday. So after we got done with those episodes, then we watched Welcome to Derry that night.
There you go. That's another one I've been every week tuning into. I haven't finished the newest episode. I'm halfway through it. So
well, again, definitely not gonna spoil that for anybody, because I think everybody should give that show a shot. If you're a fan of the movies or just the character in general.
Yeah, she was training pretty hard.
Yeah. Yeah. But there was the episode that you did then watch. There was a lot of folks that I talked to that are watching it as well. They're like, that felt like kind of like a filler episode. And for me, I have the added benefit. I'm going to go ahead and admit this. I've never read it. Hey, what's going on, Metal Elf? Good to see you again, boss. I've never read it. My first, cross with it is probably how a lot of people had it, and that was Tim Curry in the 90s miniseries.
Yeah, which, man, he killed it in that.
He was so good. He was so good.
Yeah.
So, there's a lot of information that I don't know, right? So this show set in the past, it drops little bitty things that they talked about in the movies that apparently are really big in the books. There's certain characters that I was like, I know that, but I didn't know them from it. I knew them from this other Stephen King movie. So I love that.
I love that they're tying more bits and pieces of the Stephen King universe together. Like the psychic guy, that's Dick Hallorann, that's the guy from The Shining and everything. So that's really cool.
Yeah, the show's amazing. I hope you get a chance to watch that last episode, because if you thought for a second that the episode before was filler, this one is almost all gas. So,
any idea on who Sadie Sink will be playing in Spider-Man? I've heard a lot of rumors.
Oh yeah.
Anything from I've heard Mayday Parker to Gwen Stacy to a lot of different stuff. So kind of still up in the air.
That'd be interesting to make her Gwen Stacy.
And we have a couple gals that we like on our reels, right? That might make a good Gwen Stacy. Maybe Sydney Sweeney. I mean,
Huh. You
the
know what?
resemblance is uncanny, right?
Maybe. Like, let me see. What is that where this is?
Their own show.
It feels like it's been so long.
It's been so long.
So long.
Welcome back, Sydney.
Oh, in all fairness, there's a lot of people that want her to be Power Girl in DC.
Yeah.
And
I've heard that a lot.
There's a young lady named Kaylee Cowan that she was in a show called Frankie and something. Now I can't even remember the name. But I think she'd be a better fit. Like there's somebody for Sydney, but Power Girl just feels too on the nose for her. Right.
It's like, yeah, some things, the resemblance is uncanny. So,
Yeah, the video was still sitting back here.
Just chilling. Bronze is saying he's going to chop it up, make it a little smaller. He wants to make those not quite so long, or change the music up, or so. But we thought we'd play around and let her come back to play today. So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the Welcome to Derry show, and it. I don't know. Is that so? Episode 6, is that the end of this? This season or whatever, or are they going to keep going?
So the episode that just happened was episode 7. So there's
okay. I'm in the middle of episode 6 then.
Okay, yeah. Episode 8 is the last episode.
Okay.
I don't know if they plan to, if they do a season 2, they might be going to another time.
Gotcha.
Or how they're going to handle that.
That'd be easy for them to do, because they kind of at the beginning of this episode that I just watched, they kind of set that up to jump to another time period where they had the basement scene where it was showing something that happened back in the 1930s or something. So so we'll have to see how they play it, but I'm really enjoying it. But it's like, I'm going, wow, I don't really have any real hope for these characters, because he made it to the It show or movie or book or whatever. So
that's true, but there's a character I completely forgot about. That he's the father of another character in the next one. I forgot what happened to them at first.
Oh, okay.
So going back and rewatching an episode, there's something that's said to him where I'm like, oh wow, you want to talk about foreshadowing? That's like
some big foreshadowing. Yes. All right, you'll have to tell me about that off the air, so don't spoil it for anybody. But that sounds cool.
Exactly. I do not want to spoil. I'm not big on that anyway, man. Like, I can tell you this: I do not like when channels just spoil things. Like, there was so many spoilers for Stranger Things.
Yeah.
The night that it dropped.
Right. That sucks. I don't want that kind of stuff spoiled. Like, let people have a chance to discover it on their own before you. And a lot of stuff they spoil it right in the thumbnail. It's like, what are you doing? Come on. So yeah. So moving on to one of our other topics, we have a friend of the channel and a supporter of Heroes for Heroes, Dave from the Still Only 35 Cents channel. If you guys don't know, I'll let Jay, if you guys have time tonight, can you check out my animation trailer? We'll have to give it a behind the scenes screening, check it out, and maybe we can talk about it a little bit later on. But thanks for bringing it up, Andrew. We'll hit me up on Instagram and send me a link. Bigby McFly on Instagram. So take a look at it. But Dave from Still Only 35 Cents, I guess we had, Ryan Reynolds talks about a pair of smooth criminals down under. Uh, somebody broke into his place. He's got a quite a valuable comic collection. Someone stolen and broke in and stole a whole bunch of his books. So if you guys check out on Instagram, there's a lot of people reposting Dave's post about having been robbed and broken into, as well as reposting the list of books that were stolen. If you live in Australia or have friends in Australia, please be on the lookout and please help our friend recoup his lost items. That's kind of like one of the things that like always worries me is like, my collection's here, my family's here all day, and some, I'm worried about some crazy comic guy coming in and
yeah, and I gotta say, I personally don't know this person.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a channel that I've ever watched or anything, but
Oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah, that's terrible, man. Like
Every collector's worst nightmare.
yeah, that
Come home and your house is broken into, pieces are in shambles. I mean, he shows pictures of everything. It's like boxes of comics are just overturned. There's comics all over the floor. And good night, Trav. Thanks for being here.
thank you.
Thanks for making it in. And
Yeah.
but I can only imagine trying to pick up the pieces for that. When I was like young in high school, some of my brother's unsavory friends broke into our house and stole a bunch of comics, and I had nowhere near the collection I have now. But yeah, it was not cool. I was a little devastated, I'll say that. So I can only imagine with something where you got a really nice collection with a whole bunch of really cool Silver Age and Golden Age books, and things are missing. So
Yeah,
really,
especially because it's just
really sad.
we're gonna steal. Well, first of all, we're gonna damage somebody's property. We're gonna
Yeah.
steal their stuff, and we're not keeping it. There's
No,
probably
it's all
reason.
for greed, and even we're gonna pick the worst time of year. Merry Christmas. We're gonna break into your house and
Yeah,
take your stuff. That's like, geez, I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of things stolen. Have you ever had anything like I had my car stolen when I was like in my early 20s twice.
oh wow. Never had
So
anything that devastating. Maybe somebody stole my lunch one day or stole a can of Coke, but I'm a paranoid person anyway, so I make sure, I don't leave nothing in my
right.
car, and I work from home, so my wife is the one that takes the car to work, so
Yeah. You're there to protect everything in case somebody comes in and tries to
yeah,
take the goodies.
that is right. I just couldn't imagine. Like, I'm not somebody who knows the monetary worth of what my comics are. My comics, they could be worth pennies.
It's
But
sentimental value.
yeah, it's the
Mhm.
fact that they're mine. They're
Yeah.
well, you ask my wife, they're hers. She just lets me read them. But
Right.
it's just it's yours. It doesn't matter if you could go to a dollar bin and pick it back up. It's
Oh, it's a lot of
yours.
times it's that copy that you got when you were a kid or you went to a show with your friend and it has sentimental value that you have a shared experience with getting this book, and it doesn't have to be worth a ton of money. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm always like amazed by people who have books that they've had since they were little kids. Bronze has a lot of those kind of books where he's had them since he bought them, brand new off the rack. So, hey, awesome sauce. Thanks for being here. We'll catch you later. Have a good night.
Yeah, that breaks my heart for him, man. It really does. Like,
Yeah.
I hope that I know it's probably not like not going to find them all, but I'm hoping something.
Yeah, I mean,
Some of the stuff maybe gets recovered.
Something like that happened up here not too long ago, and they had at the biggest shop in the area, they had FBI agents posing as comic shop workers because people were contacting the shop with the books, describing the stolen books, and so they were like, they had set up a sting, and they caught them and got the books back to the person who they belonged to. But it just terrible, terrible stuff. So hopefully that never happens to any of us. But if you guys can do us a favor when you get a chance, check out Dave over on Still Only 35 Cents. I'm sure he's going to do a post about it on YouTube, but also his stuff on Instagram. You can just keep an eye out for it, let people know. So spread the word. But let's see. So we go from stolen books to people not getting credit for work that they've done, or people making a bigger mountain out of a molehill of people not getting the credit for their work that they've done. So Sara Pichelli, I guess, at one point did an interview, and she offhandedly talked about getting the credit for creating Ultimate Spider-Man or Miles Morales. And so the interviewer kind of took that in a whole different direction, took the tone in a whole different direction. So yeah, it's unfortunate that that happened. And so she came out and made a public response and said that that's not at all how she meant for that to come across. And
crazy, because when you told me about this today, I had just seen this posted, like, felt like everywhere, where she had said she doesn't get any money from Miles Morales, nothing and reading it like that from a fan's point, I've always thought creators of these characters should get they should get compensation for when Marvel and Disney make millions and millions of dollars, off the movies and off of stuff like that.
Right.
Creators should be getting something.
Oh, Shiggy had a good comment there. I missed that. I'm sorry. Anyone still have the first book they ever bought? I unfortunately do not.
No,
mine would be personally that I bought would be a G.I. Joe 26, but I don't have that anymore. I sold my collection at one point. So,
and I can't even remember the first comic I actually bought with my own money when I was a kid. So that is a good question, though.
It is a really good question.
Anybody out there in the chat, do you still have the first book you ever bought?
Good question to have. But it's really kind of unfortunate that somebody tried to they put her probably in a bad position too, where she's just trying to defend herself, where she wasn't even trying to make the kind of statement that they made out of it. And I understand, like, that's why we're seeing so many variations of other characters. Instead of new characters, we're seeing variations on a theme of old characters, because people don't want to create new characters for Marvel or DC if they're not going to get any kind of cut of the pie when they're making movies and making money off of those characters. So
it's always upsetting to me when, again, these studios make millions upon millions from these movies and stuff, and the person that created that character is having to do a GoFundMe or something like that because they're having a hard time. Like, that's nuts to me.
Yeah. It's bothersome. We're kind of weird. When they're having issues and they're having to do like a GoFundMe for healthcare or something like that, and it's really terrible.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
But I'm glad that she decided to, to say something, because again, I was kind of on her side with what I read. I was like, yeah, that's wrong. But, for her to come out and be like, that's not really how the conversation was going.
Yeah. It was good of her to confront it. A lot of people would just, lay low or whatever, but you don't want to let that kind of thing, if that's not the intention of what you said, you don't want to let that just go. So
Yeah.
So Metal Love says, I have the first 3 books that were gifted to me. I can't remember his first purchase. That's cool. Metal Love, what were they? That's a good question. But
And I've lost comics in moves. I was not a person or a kid that my parents took me to comic shops. Like, if I got something, it was usually off the rack at a Kroger or something, or
right.
friends when they were done with whatever they were reading. There wasn't like a huge collectability for them. They were like, oh, well, I'm done with this if you want to have it. So I had things like, what is it? Defenders of Dynatron City or Dynamo City, with one of the guys. He had like a rocket head. The head came off. He shot at people.
Oh, cool.
There was Jaguar. There's a bunch of Impact comic ones I remember having.
Okay.
Jaguar and a couple other things. I think I still have the Jaguar around here somewhere. But, yeah, it was. I didn't buy my first comic for myself until I was like 18 or 19 years old, and I still don't remember what it was.
Yeah, mine. So my first one I bought for myself, I was still in like junior high school, but I bought G.I. Joe 26. But before that, when I was a kid, my parents used to buy books for me at flea markets and stuff. And I can only imagine the kind of books that I was seeing that I didn't know what I was seeing, because back then you would have been seeing Golden Age stuff and everything laying around at the freaking flea market. So yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I did the normal kid thing at the time. I didn't know any better, so they'd be rolled up and stuck in my back pocket, and
for sure, yeah.
Crammed underneath my bed. Or
I would trace over the drawings inside the books all the time. I remember there was like an old Charleston Chew ad that used to be in the middle of a lot of the DC books, and it had the whole Justice League on a double-page spread. And it was just kind of like their torso headshot kind of thing. And I used to trace over that all the time when I was a kid. Okay, Metal Off. It was a Marvel Tales, an original Ghost Rider, and an X-Men Adventures 7. That's cool. And Shiggy says, Impact Comics. Dang, I haven't heard that in a long time.
I wish I could remember the other character that I had, because like I said, one of them was the Jaguar or Jaguar.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot remember the other character to save my life, but I remember the Jaguar one. I remember that.
They're bringing back. I must have missed the announcement or whatever, unless if they're coming out right now. But I saw. What did I see? Static Shock is coming back, and that whole line of books, the Milestone line is coming back. I saw. This. Don't quote me on that, but I saw a post somewhere that said Milestone returns, and they had a static picture. So I thought that was pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that stuff kind of, because I need to read more of it. I've read a little Dakotaverse stuff, the Milestone stuff. Dwayne McDuffie was like a genius to me.
Right.
Fun fact, apparently Keegan-Michael Key was his brother or half-brother that had been adopted out and didn't learn that they were related until after Dwayne's death.
Wow. Oh, Shiggy says his first was Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and Stingray. There we go. Nice. That's cool.
But yeah, you got the Hardware, you got Icon and Rocket. Like, hopefully that takes off, because I'd love to see the Dakotaverse / Milestone folks in more TV shows, more movies and cartoons and stuff like that. Because we had the Static Shock cartoon.
Right.
Really
yeah.
Good. But a little diversity in the characters would be nice.
Yeah. No, I think that'd be definitely. And the books were good. The Hardware and all that. They were good books. So yeah. Oh, Shiggy still has it too. That's good. That's cool, man. That's awesome, man. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I guess it's about that time where we go to that whole community art thing, huh? So if you are an artist and you like to draw, or if you're thinking of drawing and you want to start, we encourage you to pick up a pencil or a pen or markers or whatever it is you want to draw with. prick your finger and draw with blood, whatever you're going to do. And you can have your stuff shown here on our channel. We have a Discord server where you can post it, or if you just want to share it with myself, Bigby McFly on Instagram, or Chris, the Bronze Age Nerd, we'd be happy to post it there too. But if you do go to the Discord server, you can see all of the art that we've shown over the course of the show. And yeah, it's pretty cool. So we got some awesome books, awesome art. I'm reading the comments and trying to talk, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So Metal Elf says Milestone came back in 2019. Loved the OG stuff. Shadow Cabinet. There we go. Yeah.
Awesome.
And there you go.
You know, before we show the awesome art, we got to put that earworm in everybody's head.
Oh. Is she going to play somebody in one of these Milestone movies that you were talking about?
Well, I mean, I was talking about the community art video.
Oh, that one.
But this person...
They're going to put two earworms right back to back, huh?
This person could play anything she wants.
And with your smoky eyes dancing through ballerina, kiss me goodbye. You throw a punch, I say please, I'd like another. After Blade Runner, I'll never recover. Anna, with your smoky eyes dancing through ballerina, kiss me goodbye. You throw a punch, I say please, I'd like another. After Blade Runner, I'll never recover.
Oh, just cinema. The two of them together. The two of them together.
Cinema.
But let's go ahead. Hey, Christina.
Hey, it's Christina. How you doing?
Good to
Good to
see
see you here.
You made it just in time for now this earworm.
Sent from you to us, it's art for all. At Best Coast Comics, we answer the call. Fans and creators, bold and smart, join the line for Comic
Now, the fun thing about this, folks, is I only have one screen. So here's what else I'm going to try to do. Make that just a little bit bigger.
There we go. That's fine. So this is actually the Discord server where the artwork is, and we're going to pop some of these pieces up here on the screen so you can take a look. So our first one here is from Elliot Wright, doing a sweet man thing. Very, very cool. He reached out to me and told me he's going to be making a piece for me personally. I'm excited to be a Bride of Frankenstein piece.
Oh,
yeah,
very cool. And I got to say, on the EXP, the jokes that come with that are plentiful.
You got to see my giant size man thing.
Yep.
So I don't have any music with those, so those are okay to play.
Okay.
So these are some animations that I did on YouTube and Instagram of some of my artwork. So there's your Superman busting out.
Love it. Love it. Where's the stop button though?
It should be there somewhere.
Oh no. Oh goodness.
Uh-oh.
I made it big and now I can't find the...
No, you can't unmake it. It's over there. There we go.
There we go.
You did it. There you go.
Oh goodness.
And then
this is really cool.
Little Spidey. And when you play it, when you play that on YouTube or Instagram, it's going to have the Green Goblin talking in the background, Willem Dafoe. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So good. I love what you did with the eyes there.
Yeah, they had a little eye animation on Instagram, and I was like, hey, you know, that almost looks like, oh my gosh, it's exactly the same. So I just was able to plug it right over the eyes for the drawing that I did.
So good.
So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, check that out.
Oh,
yeah.
Can I? Oop, there we
go. Erwin Papa doing the killer Wonder Woman. That is just amazing. This guy. This guy, that's a sketch card. Can you believe that? That was great.
My goodness.
So good job, Erwin.
Tremendous.
Love it.
Tremendous. Let's see.
Beautiful.
We got
Another one from Elliot. This time he was doing the style of the guy who does, gosh, I can't think of his name. The guy who does, what's that?
Was it Ryan Otley?
Yeah, Ryan Otley. He was copying Otley's style there to do for somebody for Battle Beast for a commission. So I thought that was just awesome.
Nailed it. That is a tremendous Battle Beast in Conquest.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh, what is this? What is this?
This is a revised version. There we go. There's your Sydney Sweeney picture. It's a revised version of that art. So I did that one live on Heroes for Heroes auction, and when I drew it, the rib cage and everything was just a little bit off. So I was like, all right, so I need to readjust everything and move it up a little bit. And yeah, the result was quite pleasing.
That is unreal. That is unreal. That is so good.
Oh, thanks.
My goodness.
That one came out pretty good. I like that one a lot.
I bet you this one also goes into the booty cover folder too eventually.
Oh, probably. You would think, right? And then, hey,
this
unbelievable Yevgeny Sokolov. I got to watch him draw this live. If you guys aren't watching on Sundays, we do a live art stream that we do on all of our channels on YouTube. So Yevgeny doing the killer man bat. This is a commission for somebody, and just even the backgrounds like that bat signal, man. Whew.
Just the pure talent of fellow humans is just insane to me sometimes. Like,
yeah, it's amazing, right? I'm like,
it doesn't look real. It doesn't look like somebody really drew this, but
right, it's so good. It's just amazing. And I mean, he drew it. I watched him draw it live, so I mean, well, you can go back and watch replays of him doing it.
y'all shown a few pieces from this dude, and every time I'm
he just kills it every time. Yep. Here's a couple pieces from Trav. I saw him starting this. This is his Black Terror piece he's doing for somebody for a commission. It's like, if you can make it out there, but he's punching a bender robot. Got the cigar in his hand still.
It wasn't just me. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, no, he was doing a Golden Age homage. Bender first appeared in the Golden Age. So he's trying to do like a startling stories kind of Black Terror combo thing. So coming along there good.
Very awesome.
And then that's his finished piece for bronze from Heroes for Heroes, the Scarlet cover there. So very, very cool.
Nice.
And that's the backside. He hand drew that Heroes for Heroes logo. Good job, Trav.
Yeah.
And that's the sketch card he just did, homaging the Punisher miniseries #1, but with Deadpool. So very cool. And then that was his very first sketch card he ever did. He did that one live while we were doing the Heroes for Heroes auction. So,
it's crazy. I love the fire on that one.
Yeah, good job, Trav.
Very cool. And then right back to that one.
Yeah, good
stuff.
Another Elliot.
Wow.
Yeah, he's doing a commission, Sinners poster commission. So.
Oh my goodness. That's wild.
Right? Some of these guys, like you're saying, the talent level is just insane.
Goodness. Yeah.
Just so good. I mean,
I can barely write my name.
Yeah, I love that. That is so good. Good job, Elliot. And then Erwin Papa, a couple more here. I've got that trove of stuff he sent me from, so I keep posting a couple of them every week. So I got the Max there. Good old 90s throwback. And I'm not sure, is this Mononoke, maybe?
Yeah, I have no idea. It just looks cool.
Yeah, really cool looking.
Wow.
But yeah, man, Erwin killing it.
Hey, Marv?
It's the Wet Bandits.
Marv or Harry? I can never remember. Is it Harry or Marv?
I can never remember either. Yeah. But man, he did a good job and caught the light this really well. So
It looks
our
like
buddy.
Daniel Stern. Okay, there we go. Very, very good.
What size are the sketch cards? Like a baseball card? They're just little tiny, you know. Shiggy was asking what size the sketch cards are. So yeah, like the size of a baseball card. This is Ed Lilly, also drawing on our live stream there. He got a couple of Spider-Man, Spider-Boy, and the B-Boy stance there. So
That's an awesome perspective.
yeah, I love it. The boots like coming right at you there. And then I'm not sure maybe that's Elric, but super cool. I've seen him do some of that kind of stuff, like that piece there. He'll whip that stuff up in like less than 5 minutes. Just
my goodness, just the face kind of reminds me of was it White Knight Joker or Batman White Knight?
Yeah.
A
I can see
bit,
that.
but that is a really cool. Oh my goodness! Like,
Yeah.
I see this stuff y'all show, and I'm just like, just wow.
And I think is that it?
Yes.
That's it for this week. But yeah, if you guys would like to be involved in that, there is a server. I don't know if Jay, can you get the link popped up there for that? That's a tall order, I know. We'll get the link here posted in the chat. But if you guys want to put your artwork in there or see all of the previous artwork or any of the artwork that we just showed, maybe linger on it a little longer and take a closer look, you'll be able to do that there.
I think he puts it in the description of the video because I don't know how to. I don't see where to.
I think it's up in the upper corner of the server. There's a little thing that says like share or invite, but probably in the description of the video. Anyway, we'll get it in here one way or another. But
yeah,
or watch the next episode or previous episode and you'll see it.
Let Bronze do it. I want to help out, but I cannot find it.
It's the Bronze Age Nerd Discord server. Yeah, just check it out. Sorry, I don't have that link for you right off the top of my head. But yeah, so I think that pretty much wraps us up for this week. The things we had to talk about. We wanted to say thanks to everybody for being here. I want to say thanks to Jay for being here. Jay, you got anything coming up that you need to promote? Let people know about?
Well, as always, check out the EXP. We got great shows all week. Tomorrow at 2 Eastern, 1 Central, you got Comic Industry Insiders with Brian Garside and Adam Freeman of Prana Direct Marketing and Managed Comics.
Cool.
Then you have Rich Davis and Les Garner. They have a show called Writer versus Artist. That's at 5 Eastern, 4 Central. Then at 7 Eastern, 6 Central, it starts our 3-hour block of Miss Jen. 7 Eastern, 6 Central is Minute to Skim It. And then 8 Eastern, 7 Central is Tomorrow's Comics Tuesday. And then finally,
you got this all memorized too. I'm amazed.
Most of it. I'm only doing the day. I'm only doing the day, not the whole week. Then at 10 Eastern, 9 Central, he's been gone for a little while, but Henri Compen is back for a new episode of Kicking It with Henri. He's been doing a lot of cons, so Henri's been on a break. I'm just glad that Kyle and I will not be filling in for him. He's if you've never watched Henri, it's a wild show.
He's a personality.
Oh, he's big, he's boisterous, but I love him. He's also a comic creator. His some of his books are War Lion and Yisun Shin. If you've ever heard of Yisun Shin, Henri Compen is the writer of that. Thank you guys so much. I'm not really an like an on-camera person for.
Oh man, you kill it. You're great.
I do. Like, I try to save it for the Hydra Hangout because I'm like, if I get all my talking out now, I'm good for the week.
You have nothing left over. Well, thanks for being here and
enjoy
sharing part of your talking.
Thank you. Like, I appreciate it. Like, I was like, you know what? Not usually my thing, but I want to hop on. Let everyone know that not only if you watch on the experience, I appreciate it, but supporting these guys right here, because I've said it before and I'll go ahead and say it again. The two of these guys have done such great things for the comic book community. I don't think they get enough praise for it, so I'm going to do it. Heroes for Heroes and all the stuff that you guys do. Like, happy to have you on, like, as part of the experience family. Folks, sub up to these guys if you have not yet. Like, I watch their stuff. I may not comment all the time, but I try to like. Every now and then I'll comment. I kind of lurk on y'all's channels, but I enjoy the content y'all provide as well. So yeah, thanks for having me on. Thanks for doing what y'all do.
Well, we appreciate you being on, and you guys sub up Jay over on Hydra Asylum Comics as well. That's Hydra Asylum.
Yeah,
2 things made into 1 word. So
I tell people it's like the easiest way to remember how to say it is Idris Elba.
Hydra Cyber.
Idris Elba.
Hydra Elba. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Hydra Asylum.
There you go. Yeah, I got it coming up this week. I've got the latest episode of the Avengers role-playing game, the Marvel role-playing game, the Avengers. Avengers.
Yeah.
And that's been super fun. It's really, really hilarious. We're going to be on SideQuest Comics doing that, and we're probably going to be rebroadcasting that on all the channels of the people who have participated in that. And then I've been chopping those up and trying to make little animations. I still haven't finished the first episode because I'm only doing 1-minute blocks. I'm trying to take the highlights out of the thing. It's so hard to just take little, I'm like, oh, that was cool. That was funny. That was cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, but having fun with that. So love to hear you guys' feedback and see how you guys are liking that. So yeah, so well, thank you. I think that pretty much does it for this episode of Best Coast Comics. I think we've got some Best Coast podcast stuff coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. That will be put on the Bronze Age Nerd channel, and I will try to what do we call that? What's the word? Collab that on my channel as well. So we'll have that available to you guys. But as usual, we will say, or as I say on my channel, share your love of comics with everyone you meet. You never know where it may lead you. Might lead you to hanging out with a cool guy like this guy over here, Jay.
Thanks. And
all right.
As
with that,
as I say on my channel, I hope you all have an awesome rest of your week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.